the mornings look like so far. Pretty good. What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge, the nutrition coach of albertaldridgefitness.com. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. It's an absolute pleasure having you. That first song, by the way, that I just played, that is probably one of my favourite songs to train to at the moment. I seem to love listening to Titanium by David Guetta, Heart Attack by Demi Lovato, and I Need Your Love by Ellie Goulding, but all sped up. You know, you get those songs that makes you feel really pumped up. For some reasons, those songs during training sessions at the moment are just giving me that feeling. Bear in mind I love songs sped up. Shall I just try that whole intro sped up?
What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge, the nutrition coach of albertaldridgefitness.com. Thank you very much for clicking on the video, it's an absolute pleasure having you. That first song, by the way, that I just played, that is probably one of my...
Okay, that would be very annoying. Just wanted to say thank you very much for all the people who commented on my video last week for my full day of eating that was based on childhood memories. I got some really nice positive feedback, and from now on I'm going to be doing one well edited video a week on a Wednesday at 6 PM. So when you subscribe to this channel, expect a video every week on a Wednesday at 6 PM, which is a full day of eating based on flexible dieting, showing you guys that you can eat foods that you enjoy but still lose weight, still build muscle, tone up, get fit at the same time. And the way I make it fun, I like to do a bit of cool editing for my personal standards anyway. I know my editing's meh, but also base it on a certain topic. So for next week's full day of eating, I've already been given the idea of doing it American based with homemade burgers. Awesome! And if you have a suggestion for a full day of eating after next week's episode, please let me know in the YouTube comment section. Anyway, today's video I'm going to be talking to you about what my plans are in regards to CrossFit and getting stronger, and what I'm going to be doing nutritional wise for the next couple of years, about how much I'm going to be intaking, my protein, my macronutrient targets. I'm going to be explaining this to you throughout the video with other topics. First of all, I need to show you a physique update because some people have been asking me about that, but I need to get a good song for it first. Hang on, just flicking through a playlist.
Super Trooper, lights are gonna find
No,
me.
not Mamma Mia. Wait a second. Nah, Christmas isn't here yet. Hang on. You weren't supposed to hear that one. I'm only joking. For you guys who subscribed to my channel when I first started this YouTube channel, back in 2014, I used to do physique updates very often. And I'm going to use the music I used back then, because it sounds really cool. Initiate physique update music. That's quite enough of that. Before I forget to mention, I probably would have put something on the screen already, but I visit a church in Crawley sometimes called St John's, and I also go to St Peter's in Brighton from time to time. And if there's anybody who'd like to join me, who watches my YouTube channel or who follows me on social media, please get in touch with me. I'd love to go with you at some point. Or we can get a big group of us going. Food wise, before I went to church this morning, I had 2 pieces of Tesco Valley dark chocolate, and now we've got my whole day of eating ahead. Exciting times. Not quite the right one, Mark. Not quite the right one. New one. I knew you were going to say that.
Please.
New one. I know you too well, Chris.
Cherry one, please.
I know you too well. saw me just have there was 94 grams of couscous weighed out dry with a serving of sugar-free, fat-free, salt-free, guilt-free, salt-free. Everybody's free, feel good. Anyway, sugar-free, low salt, Heinz tomato ketchup, 100 grams of chicken tikka slices from Tesco, 160 grams of tomatoes because I make sure with this meal I get 2 servings of vegetables or fruit. I always prefer vegetables. I'm just a savoury kind of guy. What is tomato or fruit? It's tomato vegetable. I think it's a fruit because it has seeds in it. Then I topped it off with the tomato ketchup, obviously, after putting it in the microwave for about 7 minutes to get it nice and hot. The tomatoes a little bit more moist. Topped it off also with garlic salt, Cajun seasoning, which is amazing. Only recently discovered that. And with Italian herbs. So a mixture of thyme, oregano, and rosemary, I think. Had that meal at around 5:45. It's 6 o'clock in the evening now. I tend to eat my calories towards the end of the day, so start eating around 1, 2 p.m. I like having my calories in a shorter window because that's my personal preference. It's not about eating every 2 to 3 hours, just eat to aid your exercise performance and to what suits your schedule. But now I'm going to do some work on this video, do some client work on my computer, and I'll probably have some chocolate in a bit. But next time I speak to you, I'm going to thoroughly go over, well, across a minute or two, but I'm going to explain about how my calories are going to slowly increase to aid my CrossFit performance. Build muscle, get swole, become the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. But obviously still be functional, be able to run. I'm not saying he's not able to, but I like CrossFit. You know, I'm going to shut up. Done some client plans on my laptop, done some video editing. I sent off some sauce ideas to one of my clients because they wanted to know how to make vegetables taste nicer. And before I explain to you my approach to lean bulking with CrossFit, I've got to first of all satisfy my chocolate rice cake addiction and my chocolate addiction and just my addiction to rice cakes in general. I'm having 4 chocolate chip Snacker Jacks, 5 caramel Snacker Jacks, 8 pieces of Tesco Valley dark chocolate, 1 pack of Sainsbury's chocolate corn thins. You get 2 of the corn thins in 1 pack. A small Miller-Lite Greek yoghurt, this flavour in fact, and then 5 whole grain plain rice cakes to dip in the Greek yoghurt. Let's go!
One of you shuts me in the garage, the other one goes, when I...
I could really...
Just before I have a cup of Sainsbury's low-calorie hot chocolate. Although it's low-calorie, it tastes actually really good. 40 calories per serving. Usually in places like Costa, Pret a Manger, Cafe Nero, Starbucks, they tend to put in high-calorie sweeteners, which can boost the calories of drinks to 100, 200, 300 calories even. And the thing is, it's not satisfying your hunger at all. So you don't really realise you're having those calories. Light streak right there. There. My plans with CrossFit for the next couple of years with my eating, so I can continue to get stronger and maintain a pretty good aerobic performance, and also really improve on my gymnastics because I really want to get good at isometric movements, so being able to be very strong in static positions. So I'm talking about things like the plank. I'm strong at that, but I want to be stronger, and other certain gymnastic moves. But when I came back from my holiday, I was eating consistently as soon as I came back, 3,400 calories a day. Then on the 10th of the month, on the 10th of September, I increased that to 3,500 calories. 10th of October has just happened recently. I increased my calories again by 100 to 3,600. So I had those extra calories today from the salt and vinegar Snacker Jacks I had to start off my eating for today. But what I'm going to do for the next couple of years is continue to increase my calories by 100 every single month on the 10th. So I leave a nice 30-day gap every time I increase by 100. And what I did before I went on holiday in the summer is for quite a few months before my holiday, I'd increased my weight to about about 76 kilos, and then I'd slowly taken 100 calories away every month. And what I found is that my body weight stayed pretty much the same, but I experienced body recomposition, so I lost quite a bit of body fat, got leaner, increased some muscle mass probably, but yet my body weight stayed the same. So what I'm thinking with this is that there'll obviously eventually be a point where I'm eating over my maintenance calories when increasing by 100 every month. But as I'm doing it so slowly, I'm expecting not to gain too much body fat. Basically, my aims at the moment, I want to be able to learn and master the clean and jerk, master the snatch, get really good at them, get my back squat strength up significantly, get my front squat strength up significantly. And recently I achieved a time of 39 minutes 35 seconds in a 10k run. That's a 6-minute 36 mile. I want to get that down to a 6-minute mile whilst increasing my body weight, and because I'm doing it very gradually, I shouldn't see too much of an impact on my aerobic performance. Obviously I'm not going to be as fast as the really elite runners who are really thin because I'm focusing on gaining muscle mass, but I really do believe if I keep creating that mindset that just keeps on pushing when I'm hurting fatigue wise, I think I can achieve that 6-minute mile. And I do need to join a CrossFit box in order to learn the clean and jerk and the snatch. That's all happening in the future at some point. I am doing my dissertation this year though at uni, so that's kind of my approach calorie wise to what I'm doing with my nutrition at the moment. I've got to do some more video editing, bit of uni work, bit of client work, and I'll bring you back for my dinner. I'm having to explain my final meal on the next day because a certain someone, I'm looking at her down there. Look, hello. How's it going? Oh, you would break the light, aren't I? How's it going? For my final meal, I had 240 grams of a mixture of baby corn, green beans and carrots. Then I had 120 grams of gammon. And the reason I had 120 grams was just because I always have around 200 grams of lean meat for my dinner. That was really good. Then I had 230 grams of white potato, topped it off with tomato ketchup, Cajun seasoning, sorry love, Cajun seasoning, garlic, salt and that. Then after that I had 50 grams of Tesco chocolate crunch cereal, which is really good, has chocolate pieces in it. 4 mini chocolate biscuits by Fox's. I'll put a picture of the packet on the screen here. It's really good, 30 calories per biscuit. 4 mini biscuit thins, which was cappuccino flavour. They're like tiny mini thin McVitie's. It's not by McVitie's, I think it was like Tesco's version, but it was cappuccino flavour, really nice. Then finally had 3 packets of Sainsbury's chocolate corn thins and 1 packet of milk chocolate rice cakes from Sainsbury's. But I had to have that at about 3:30 in the morning because this little lady here was puking all over the carpet. Do you have anything to say for yourself? No, nothing. If you do have a suggestion for a day of eating in the future, then please do let me know in the YouTube comment section below. But thank you very much for checking into this episode. It's been a pleasure having you watch. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. And this is Albert Aldridge, the nutrition coach of Albert Aldridge Fitness, signing out. I'll see you in my next video.